Well, hello again, brothers and sisters. It's Fee again. Welcome to part 2 of our discussion on Policy 610. In part 1, I gave a very quick overview of Policy 610 and that every chapter has to provide a negotiations update. Now, you're probably wondering what that update actually looks like. Let's take a look at some examples. This is probably not going to satisfy your members. Sure, I guess it's an update, but it's not going to engage your members. This might start a lot of rumors. If your members see details so specific and you don't actually get what's being proposed, people might start to lose confidence in your negotiations team. And of course, this is not something anyone is going to have time to read. So what do? Negotiations updates should be brief enough so that your members get the gist of what's being negotiated, but not so brief that they have no clue about what is happening at the table. This probably falls in that category. Notice how the statements are general enough to give you a good idea of what is happening in negotiations, but not so detailed that it almost looks like a guarantee. Remember, negotiations are a give and take process, and nothing is guaranteed until the tentative agreement has been signed, approved by the field director, ratified by your chapter membership, and approved by your governing board. You'll want to make sure that it's easy to read. Acronyms probably need to be spelled out, and you may need to use graphics, charts, or even photos to get your message across. Now you may be wondering, how often should the negotiations update go out? After every negotiation session. Every single one. Don't forget, policy requires it. Even if nothing significant happened, your members should know that. That may tell them something about just how productive negotiation sessions are actually going, and give them a reason to support your negotiations team when things don't go so well at the table. And of course, don't forget to work with your negotiations committee and your executive board in communicating negotiations updates to your members. There may be chapter actions and other needs that your negotiations committee wants to include. You can consult your communications committee and research and negotiations committee local area representatives to find out how to best formulate your negotiations updates. Of course, never ever forget to consult with your labor relations representative, also known as your labor rep. In the next video, we'll talk about actually highlighting your contract, especially when it comes to ratifications and regular chapter communication. See you there.